I want to make a quick video going over Ethermine skips since this has recently had a lot of development in the speedrun community, and we're just starting to figure out a consistent enough setup to make this feasible to do in runs. This video might be replaced or revised at some point, we will see based on other advancements that come along with this, but for right now this is the best setup we have, so I figured I would go ahead and make a video on it to kind of show what I do and how I set things up. So for builds on Shulk, we pretty much just run whatever we usually have on him for the speedrun. He's going to be the character that we jump down with, so his level and stuff don't really matter because we're not going to want him to be targeted by the enemies. For Ryan, I just have the Machina Guarda 2. I believe that with the recent stuff that's been talked about, we might be running a different Machina weapon on him, but ultimately it shouldn't really make that much of a difference. And for Charlotte, I just have the Alakion gloves. The weapon doesn't have any ether defense, and I've switched to a rifle instead of the Banquet Biter, which was the standard for the route before, just simply because it helps her attack the enemies we're going to be using for this and draw the aggro a little bit better. Outside of that, the Alcyon gloves are to give her just a little bit of ether defense so that she is put into vision range a little bit better for more, and it lines up a little bit better with what we want. I'll go ahead and show my stats here just so that you can kind of match up, make sure everything lines up with what I have here. And I'm actually going to go ahead and cut away because this trick is still a little bit inconsistent for me, and I don't want to have to keep on failing it and re-recording this opening part. So I will see you guys in a minute. So for the setup, we're going to be using these flying enemies here. Go ahead and aggro them on your AI party members. Ideally, you want them to aggro onto Sharla, but if they aggro onto Ryan, it can also be fine. If you stay far enough away from them, they will always use Energy Shot, and basically what we want is like this, where we get a vision. So whenever the timer on the vision gets close to the third digit in the damage number, we're going to want to go ahead and jump off and focus our allies back on the enemy. And if all goes right, this should just work. And this will let us skip all the way down to the bottom of Ethermine and pretty much save multiple minutes off the speedrun. And I messed it up. Let's see how off I was. Oh no, I did not mess it up actually. So the trick is a lot more lenient than we originally thought. I must have landed like right at the very end of it, but as there you can kind of see what we are going for. Just with the timing of that, the second vision will pretty much trigger right as we land on the ground. And from there, we pretty much just, if you just walk down here to where the elevator gets off, it will automatically trigger the cutscene to start the fight with Zord. And from there we can just proceed with the speedrun as usual. So that's about really all there is to talk about with this. I do hope that this was useful and that this helps understand the trick a little bit better, and I will see you in the next video.